Cena just retired, and TKO is sucking the soul out of loyal wrestling fans like us this year. If WWE does anything like they did last year in 2025, they might be cooked in the year 2026. With the trouble with ratings, attendance, who the fuck is going to be watching wrestling when Jey Uso keeps winning and LA Knight sticks to losing? No, come on. We need to switch things up, and here are 10 things they need to do by 2026. I'm Just Wrestling Videos. Let's get into it. The first thing they need to worry about is having less shows. Remember the time where PLEs were just 12 shows a month? That was it. Nothing major, nothing crazy. Now, it's 20 if you count AAA, which is insane. They need to stop with Saturday Night's Main Event and all these other extra shows like Evolution on the same month as a PL. Just stop. Calm down. Slow your horses. You don't need this much shows. Cancel Saturday Night's Main Event. This one coming in January should be the last one, but they won't. They want every single freaking goddamn piece of our money. And the way to stop this is just stop showing up, stop watching these. But yeah, other than the main event, it's not even worth watching. It's just filler. I mean, especially with the non-finishes like we saw this week, it's just anticlimactic. So yeah, stop with the Saturday Night's Main Event. Number 2, more matches and PLEs. I know you just heard me complain about less shows, but yes, if you do less shows and do more matches and PLEs, it's gonna feel way more better. So, other than WrestleMania and SummerSlam, which are 2 nights, by the way, we don't get more than 5 matches, which is a slap to the face to people who pay $30 a month for ESPN Plus, which is an overpay. At least give us 6 to 7. Oh my god, you said it. Adding tag belts and mid-card belts to the show to flow more better. I think it would just make wonders. We get to see more people put on bangers, and instead of seeing some forced ass match like Stephanie Van Kerr versus Nikki Bella, we can see some actually good matches. Like, I don't know, Machine Guns versus the Street Profits. That would be nice. Instead of getting those in SmackDowns, we get those last go home shows, PLE matches feel like mid-card feels for the main events, which don't feel anything epic. We should have those non-finished Saturday Night's Main Events on those Friday night SmackDowns instead of these mid-card championship main events on SmackDown. Is it just me? Number 3, they need to break out more younger talent. If you look at the main roster and superstars who are holding championship belts, most are over 35 or in their 30s. Like AJ, Cody, CM Punk, Eric Rowan, Joe Gacy, Chelsea Green will be 35 next year. WWE will need to put over more young talent, as the future needs to be now with guys retiring soon. Guys like Javon Evans, Ethan Page, Ricky Saints, Montez Ford. The list can go on. Braun Breaker, which I think he will get that big push at Mania. I think he wins the belt. Now I'm wrong, but I think he gets that big push that we've been waiting for. But mid-card belts, I mean, Dom is perfect. Just, we need more people, more younger people as guys are retiring, like AJ, Brock, and more Ray coming. So just switch things up a little bit, It's only going to get younger by then, hopefully. Coming at number 4 is getting rid of some belts. Just like AEW, WWE is having a belt issue as there's too many, with the inclusion of women's mid-card championships, with the IC belt hitting, but the US hasn't been hitting. And it hasn't been defending it at a PLE ever, so maybe get rid of that one. And also, there's quite a few AAA ones, but just make sure those ones stay AAA, as long as Dom is the only one that holds the Mega Champion and elevates it, but then gives it back to AAA, because we don't need belts. We don't need more belts. Leave that for AEW. It just becomes a bigger issue and less meaningful, It just doesn't matter when everyone has a belt. At number 5, we have a draft. The draft is needed right now, with brands having no balances with divisions, like Raw having a better main event division than SmackDown, SmackDown having a better tag team division than Raw, and then Raw having a better women's division than SmackDown. It's just a mess, as Netflix is running anything that SmackDown could have, as Netflix gets all the top stars and SmackDown just getting left empty-handed, which just sucks because it just needs a balance. And if SmackDown does well, then Raw does well, because if Raw just does well and Raw sucks, then we have nothing to look forward for SmackDown, because SmackDown always sucks. It just feels forced, and now they're adding a third hour, so it's gonna suck even more. Oh my gosh, they just need to get the things together and the brand split together, or just don't have one. But then you're gonna have more dates. I don't know. They're just cooked, man. I don't know how to say it. They're just everything is just falling down. At number 6, better retirement runs. Let's face it, the Cena retirement tour was mid, to say the least. It felt like everything what could have been. Turning him heel when fans refused to boo him is crazy, and it was just not the perfect timing. So let's just hope for guys like AJ, Lesnar, and Ray, and Jeff Hardy, when they retire, it's not anticlimactic and their careers end way better in their last match than Cena. Having him tap was just terrible. No, that's like, I don't know, that's having like Undertaker tap. Imagine having Undertaker tap in his last match. Imagine having Shawn tap in his last match. No, I don't care how much heel heat, you still would have gotten the heel heat. Now you just get a little bit of go away heat when Gunther comes out. No, but I'm like a little excited for that. But coming at number 7 is protecting finishes. Is it just me, or these non-finishes are just getting tiring? As we just witnessed it at Saturday Night's main event with Cody and Oba. Why can't we just get a winner? I thought of having 2 top guys would not ruin any momentum, anything out of their booking. But no. Can we just have a match where everything just goes right and it's a clean and the respect, kind of like Sol Ruka versus Bayley. See how that did not hurt anything out of Bayley, because Bayley's already set. You know what you're gonna get out of it. But Punk and Cody and Oba, like really, you just gotta have a non-finish for that. Like, that's not what Cena wanted. Cena would want a clean finish, kind of like his match against Kurt Angle. Oh my, like, that's just dumb, bro. It's just dumb. I'm tired of it. Just less shenanigans coming in the next year, please. At number 8, we got Dragon storylines. Are we tired of seeing the same old Bloodline and Vision Vortex? If you said no, you might need to check in a hospital. But CM Punk feud with the Vision all year just killed Punk's momentum, as we wanted him to fight fresh opponents, first-time opponents, and fresh feuds. But all we got is Punk versus Seth all year, which was boring. And Jacob was also involved with the fake Bloodline all year. When the same thing can go for him. We wanted to see fresh matches, first time. And all we got is Jacob versus Solo, Jacob versus Tama Tonga, Tugaluga. Like, stupid, man. Stupid. It gets repetitive easily, and hopefully WWE lessens that. Like, how much can we see Seth versus Punk? How much can we see Solo versus Jacob? How much can we see LA Knight versus I don't know, Gunther versus Jay? How much I don't know. And at number 9 is benching talent. Stop it. Randy, Luke Kaiser for a bit, R-Truth, Theory, Natalia were some talents who sat out for no good reason after just like missing time for nothing. Like, if you're not gonna use them, don't sign them, release them, like, so they can go somewhere else and be used. And There's no reason why some people that don't deserve TV time are getting TV time when Randy is just not being used. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Or Natalia. The SmackDown could use Natalia right now. Like, look at the SmackDown division and tell me Natalia would not help it elevate. Like, imagine Natalia versus Chelsea Green. I would rather take that than a Michin or a B-Fab feud. God damn, man. Number 10, mistreating fans. This one is the one that takes the cherry on top because, like, I'm tired of WWE and TKO being naive, disrespecting us, and making wrestling unaffordable anymore, which is what made WWE what it is. That it was easy to access anything WWE. It was easy to go to a show without having to offer an arm and a leg. And when it comes to terrible booking, they are not accountable, especially with the Cena tour and the R-Truth firing. And don't even get me started with the Jay and LA Knight booking. So much things they did wrong this year. So much things they could do better. But that's what 2026 is hopefully for. It's to cover those mistakes, to learn from it, and stop letting TKO ruin wrestling for me. Because AEW is not capitalizing with WWE's decline in product value, because Cena's gone, and AJ will be gone, and you're not using Randy. So those guys are people that put butts in seats. So it's either you make those young guys become top talents, or you're just going to rely on old people, kind of like AEW did, and not have fans at shows. Like, this could be scary for WWE now that Cena's gone. Because, like, oh, okay, the show's not doing good, alright, Cena disappeared, woohoo, yay. You can't do that no more. Cena's not there. I mean, you can have him appear every once in a while, but he's not going to be full-time like he was this year. But yeah, let me know, guys. Drop some opinions down below in the comments. What should WWE do by 2026? Those are my 10 things I want to see. But yeah, WWE should be better by 2026. I think so. I hope so. And hopefully we have a better WrestleMania than we had this year, because this WrestleMania was mid. But drop down in the comments below, and yeah, we'll see you. We'll see you on the next one. Peace out. Later. Ooh, hell yeah.